Hey, everybody. Welcome to the holiday edition of Bike Week Nation. Hope everyone's having a great Christmas, a great Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Hope you're having a wonderful time, spending some time with your family. So, today's edition of Bike Week Nation is kind of going to be the gift guide for Harley Davidson aficionados. That's kind of the theme of today's show. So, why don't we get to it? It's just wanted to let folks know that hold on one second. I'll switch cameras there. Spent some time at High Octane Harley Davidson checking out the new electric balance bikes that came out this year. So that's going to be a segment that we're going to look at. And it dovetails quite a bit with one of the things I was talking with Bill Davidson with at the Harley Davidson Museum. He talked about how the company is sort of thinking differently and sort of trying to grow a whole new generation of riders. They're not just trying to sell to today's riders because they understand that their core riders are sort of aging out and they really need to develop the next generation of motorcycle enthusiasts because the number of millennials who are getting driver's license is just going down and down and down. So they really have sort of thought through a strategic plan about how they're going to address this. And this week's Davidson on Davidson segment, which is sponsored by my buddy Nick Tamposi up in Laconia, he sponsored this segment. We on Veterans Day we took a trip to Milwaukee to the Harley Davidson Museum. So all winter we're going to have segments with Bill Davidson. He had arranged for Bill Davidson to talk with us after our tour of the museum. So these segments called Davidson on Davidson come from that conversation we had with Bill Davidson when we were at the Harley Davidson Museum. So again, thank Nick Tamposi, and here we go with this week's edition on D on D.
Yeah. But the thing we need to all realize is that society when we were growing up was different than it is today. So how do you have to think in today's world and you have to think about what those millennials are thinking, right? What's scaring them, what attracts them. It's amazing to me that kids these days, when they turn 16, the priority isn't getting a driver's license. It's not. They're waiting, or they're entering some kind of car share, where they're sharing a car. And man, when I turned 16, my first license was a motorcycle license. Then it was my car license. I couldn't wait. That was my door to freedom.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Smart. Because that was my first two years of my bicycle.
There's a 12-inch seat height
Nice.
and an 18-inch seat height. And it's a really cool little bike with it's like a drill motor and a little battery and it's got a throttle. So, and what's really neat, because it's electric, we're doing things inside our convention room, paid private event buildings, where you can ride those things on the carpet.
Nice.
So 2 weekends ago, we had a bunch of those Stasics upstairs, and families were coming in, and these little kids were getting on these things and going around in circles, just smiling.
You're doing that today?
Absolutely, you guys can do that.
I am honored. Nice.
So as you can see from that segment, Harley Davidson is really going all in on electric propelled vehicles, motorcycles and scooters, and now bicycles. So after that discussion, I figured, well, this is kind of interesting. I've been interested in the whole, development of the live wire and, this movement towards electric motorcycles. So after that discussion with Bill Davidson, I decided, well, I want to go check this out. So I went to my local Harley Davidson dealer, which is High Octane Harley Davidson, to sort of check out. I don't have any kids, but I figured I'd go there and sort of check out these new balance bikes, which I think, might make for a great Christmas present. So why don't we go to the tape and check out my little review of the new balance bikes, and there's also some other interesting stuff and a little musical rendition at the end of the tape. So let's go to the tape.
If you've got kids who are at least 3 years old, you should consider putting a couple of Harley Davidson's first electric-powered balance bikes for kids under the tree. They come with a 20-volt max battery that, as Bill Davidson said, is about the size of the batteries used in power tools. One 60-minute charge allows a whole new generation of Harley riders to hit the road or the floor for 30 to 60 minutes. They have 3 power levels: training, standard, and advanced, with increased speeds between 5 and 9 miles per hour as skill levels increase. This is part of Harley Davidson's long-term effort to grow the motorcycle culture rather than just sell products for next quarter. They know that their core market is aging out and that they need to cultivate more female and younger riders. This is another signal that Harley is going all in with electric-powered products, but it also demonstrates that it has a strategic vision for the future of the company, which faces a generational decline in the number of young people buying vehicles in general, be they cars or motorcycles. Now, it'll be more than a decade before any of these kids can even consider buying a full-size motorcycle, but these will dovetail with the larger mountain bikes and scooters that are coming out in the spring. They seem to be trying to bring a whole new generation into the Harley ecosystem, where there's a product line that grows with each generation, through 10 years old, then in their late teens and 20s, who would find an electric urban commuting scooter just the thing for around town or around campus. In addition, this line of bicycles will be good for the Harley dealer network because it makes a visit more of a family affair, since there will be a product line that has appeal to a broader age demographic. Now that the kids are taken care of, we found something at High Octane Harley Davidson in Billerica that may be the perfect gift for the Harley rider in your life.
Hi, I'm Cass at High Octane Harley Davidson. I wanted to show you the new limited edition Mayhem paint set exclusively here. There's only 150 worldwide, so they are extremely limited per region. We are very fortunate to have one. Ours has been equipped with the Stage 2 boom audio. We have saddlebags. All of them are hand painted and absolutely exceptional. So this one is 103 of 150, and it's got the 114. It's the new 2020, so you can see them. They're very rare. There's about 600 CVOs nationwide, and this one's one of 150.
So it'd make for a good Christmas present, huh?
It'd make for a wonderful Christmas present. Yeah, and it's extremely affordable. It's not CVO pricing. It's in the low 40s, so it's an excellent gift.
I want to thank High Octane Harley Davidson for letting me shoot at their dealership, and wanted to throw in a shout out for the Gingerbread House contest, in which the winner was a replica of a former strip club. Ho, ho, ho.
Again, I want to thank the folks at High Octane Harley Davidson. They're my local dealership. They let me go there and videotape. I really appreciate the folks there who help me out. They do little product reviews for me. I sort of show up unannounced with a camera. I'm like, hey, want to do some video for Duffy Digital? And most of the time they do it. So they're really good sports over at High Octane Harley Davidson. They're my Harley Davidson dealer. I hope you visit your Harley Davidson dealer on a regular basis. Just, if you're not going to buy a new motorcycle, go in there, buy a keychain every once in a while. Support your local dealer, because those dealers are what we need, and we sort of need to help keep them in business as well, even when we're not buying new Harleys, because I know there's not a new Harley in my future unless I'm hitting the lottery or something like that. And so a lot of good things are happening next month. Folks who watch the show know that I'm going to be going down to Florida with Ray from Winter Biker. We're going to be documenting his whole adventures that he has down in Florida. He has a winter motorcycle destination service where he ships your motorcycle down there and has negotiated discounted airfare into Orlando. So for I think about $1,200, you can have your bike down there for the entire winter, fly into Orlando. They pick you up in a van and take you to your motorcycle. And then you have roadside assistance throughout the entire state of Florida. And there are a whole bunch of people who do it. There's a whole social network of rides and people down there. So I'm going to be going down there this winter in January and February to check it out. So stay tuned for that. And then Daytona's sort of right around the corner in late March. So lots of things on tap for Bike Week Nation. Once again, the show's going to be on the Bike Week Nation YouTube channel within a couple days. So check it out if you'd like. There's a whole bunch of videos on the Bike Week Nation YouTube channel, Laconia Rewind videos, just lots of stuff. So troll around there and check it out. Subscribe if you like it, and hope everyone has a good holiday season. And I'll see you all next week. And again, hope everyone has a great Christmas and drive safely this week.